Hello and welcome back. This is Steve from SkiCoachingOnline, and in this video we're going to look at 3 steps to make your parallel turns more effective and more efficient. The steps are structured in such a way to follow on from each other, so you go 1 to 2 to 3. The skill we're looking to develop is transferring the weight from our old outside ski towards our new outside ski, nice and early in the turn. Moving from step 1 to 3, step 1 feels more like a drill, whereas step 3 should feel more like your own skiing. And we've staggered it this way so that you can develop your skill, but then maintain that skill as you move it more towards your own skiing. In step 1, we will be making a triangle at the start of the turn. What will happen is that the outside ski will move away from your body. We're using this so that we can get the feeling of our center of mass, which is located somewhere near our belly button, to shift towards that new outside ski. So having the triangle open up at the start of the turn will make us have to move our hips or our belly button towards that new outside ski. The goal of this step is to feel nice and heavy along the whole bottom of that outside foot by shifting those hips over that ski. Okay. So here my skis open up into a triangle at the start of the turn. What I feel is my foot moves away, I feel my hips shift onto that new outside ski. That way then I can feel the whole bottom of my outside foot, and it comes from my hips shifting sideways, so I feel that weight move onto that new outside ski. The terrain I'm on here is pretty mellow because I'm not that worried, so then I'm not worried about my speed being a concern. I'm not going to go too fast. I open up into a triangle, my hips shift sideways to feel my outside ski or my outside foot get a bit heavier right there. That way then I can feel the bottom of my outside foot getting heavier because I've shifted my hips across onto that new outside ski. In step 2, different to step 1, our skis will remain parallel. The ski will still step away as it did in step 1, but this time the skis will remain parallel to each other. The foot will step out, you will then feel that shift of your hips or your center of mass towards that new outside foot, with the goal again being a nice heavy bottom of the outside ski, but the skis will remain parallel this time. This step, I still move my foot away, however I'm keeping my foot parallel now with the other ski. So as I come around, you'll see here, I step my foot out, but it stays parallel as I shift those hips across to make my outside foot heavier. So I step it out, I shift my hips across, and my skis should stay parallel as I move through the corner. So I step out, I shift those hips across to feel the whole bottom of that outside foot. Again, the goal is to feel my hips shift to increase the weight or the balance over that new outside ski. When this happens, what you'll notice is that my hips don't need to come up a lot to make that happen. Again, I'm shifting to my new outside ski, and that can happen through like a typewriter move of my hips coming across to balance more over that new outside foot. Step 3 is where we really start to feel the drill drift away and we incorporate the skill into our normal skiing. So we start as the same as step 2. We step the foot out nice and parallel, feel that shift onto that new outside foot. As I continue down the slope, what you're going to see is that the step will get less and less each time, and it will end at the point where I'm just making my parallel turns, but I continue to feel the shift of my hips across to make the bottom of that outside foot nice and heavy. In this step, we're phasing out the drill. So I still step out and shift my hips across onto that new outside ski. But as I continue to move down the mountain, each step, I'm going to step away a little bit less. So I move it out, shift across, come around the corner. Now I'm going to step out slightly less. I still feel that shift of my center of mass onto that new outside ski. And as I'm moving around now, I'm not even going to step, but I'm going to feel that hip shift across right now onto that new outside ski. I feel it shift across as that ski is still moving forward. What this will then do, as you can see, I'm not coming up to make that happen, I'm just shifting across. This is a bit more efficient way of shifting onto that new outside ski, and you can use this when you then move on to skiing faster, on steeper terrain, in short turns, in bumps, and in off-piste. Try this out next time you're on the hill, let me know how it goes, and I'll catch you in the next one.